As I've said all along on this issue, ACT do not want to get rid of the Treaty of Waitangi in their Treaty Principles Bill. They just want to make sure that there is some agreement amongst the elected officials of this country, those who represent the public, not the bureaucrats, not Maori leaders, not local council bureaucrats as well, but the elected officials of this country, what the treaty is going to mean as we move on as a country, because no one knows at the moment, and as even La Shipley would seem to concede, it's a movable feast that means a bit like blind men looking at an elephant or prodding an elephant and being asked to describe it. Looking as a consequence, it means everything to everybody and nothing at the same time. I wouldn't, if I was a Maori activist leader, be too worried about the Treaty Principles Bill. They're expending an awful lot of energy and enthusiasm upon it, and a lot of venom and dislike, and anxiety as well. And they're getting everybody upset for really no discernible purpose, because there's no threat to the Treaty of Waitangi here at all. It's just, let's try and have an argument, or a discussion, a debate even, on what it means. Cool. No. You're looking the wrong way. This is classic misdirection. Have a look at the coalition agreement between National and New Zealand First. All right? And there's a fundamental part of that coalition agreement called equal citizenship, which the National Party have signed up for. They haven't signed up for, we'll vote for the first reading and then we won't vote for it anymore, which really is no agreement at all when you think about it. It's sort of like, well, again, just simple, pure, and not very clever theatrics. No. This is the coalition agreement between National and New Zealand First, which reads, and I quote, the coalition agreement, this is in the coalition agreement. Here we go. The coalition government will reverse measures taken in recent years which have eroded the principle of equal citizenship. Specifically, we will 1. Remove co-governance from delivery of public services. 2. As a matter of urgency, and they did this, issue a Cabinet Office circular to all central government organisations that it is the government's expectation that public service should be prioritised on the basis of need, not race. Now, David Seymour got credit for that. In actual fact, it was written into the coalition agreement between National and New Zealand First. Restore the right to local referendum on the establishment or ongoing use of Maori wards. Ta-da. Stop all work on He Puapua. Confirm that the coalition government does not recognise the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples as having any binding legal effect on New Zealand. Amend Section 8 of the Marine and Coastal Areas Act to make clear Parliament's original intent. All right? And then here it goes. Amend the Waitangi Tribunal legislation to refocus the scope, purpose and nature of its inquiries back to the original intent of the legislation. And this is the one that I would be getting upset about if I was on the hikoi, and they're not. Conduct a comprehensive review of all legislation, except when it is related to or substandard to existing full and final treaty settlements. That includes the principles of the Treaty of Waitangi, and replace all such references with specific words relating to the relevance and application of the treaty, or repeal the references. Like I said, which of the two coalition agreements, the one between ACT and National, or the one between New Zealand First and National, which National signed up for, would you regard as slightly more dangerous if you were of a view that the Treaty of Waitangi should be the constitutional foundation of this country? Yes, I would have thought so too. But you can't lead a horse to water, can you? Obviously not. Not this lot anyhow.